Today's show is action-packed, so buckle up and let's dive into it.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Oh. Can you handle the truth or can you not? Folks, what is the truth? Panic time, panic, everything's panic. Folks, get this. Putin caused a 15-year-old student here in the United States to die. Oh, yeah. I mean, are you going to believe that headline if it were to come up? It's all satire, folks. It's all bullshit. It's all propaganda all the time. What we need to do is focus where we need to be focused and ignore the stupidity. I mean, you're going to be hard to escape it, but it's out there. And indeed, it does affect our lives, right? Yes, so Putin causes a 15-year-old freshman student to die, allegedly, reportedly, of cardiac arrest during Lawrence North track practice. We must support Ukraine because our teenagers here in America are dying of cardiac arrest, heart attacks. Yeah, it's Putin's fault, right? Is that what we're supposed to believe? That's not a real headline, folks. But this must be a real headline, is it not? The who says monkeypox can be contained? Who said that? Who? We got a bunch of owls in charge now? Well, don't worry. The United States government is going to distribute its jungle fever juice. That's right, folks. Monkeypox is the jungle fever, and we need jungle fever juice, right? It's the newest medical emergency scare. There are reports of a skin rash, folks, that causes skin to itch badly, scales, lesions, rash, infection. It spreads easily by contact, especially in showers, in gyms, Turkish bathhouses, and nudist areas, right? Public panic, folks, is off the hook as an international effort is being engaged to study this problem. The fear is the skin condition can spread to all parts of the body, go internal. And if the experts' fears are realized, we could see 10.7 billion people die over the next 3 centuries. And their lives might even be impacted by this lack of function fungus, right? So if you see someone at work, on a bus, at the airport, or in a store, and they're rubbing or itching their feet or any other part of their body, if they move a little faster, in an unusual way, do something about it. Keep your distance. Put on a mask. See something, say something. Even someone acting fidgety could be a strong symptom that they have this or one of 1,000 other serious diseases. So wear your mask, right? Foot fungus, folks, commonly called athlete's foot, affects more than just athletes and is now at a global crisis issue. Curled toes or monkey toes. That's right, folks. It's considered dangerous and affects way more people than monkeypox. So take this very seriously and run to your doctor. Run before you start growing a third arm out of the side of your head. Hysteria, propaganda, presumed authority, expert status. Folks, it's time that we think for ourselves. Truly, we had to think for ourselves. That was some satire, wasn't it? That was some bullshit. But does that sound different than what we see on the news? Right? The report of teenagers, people in their 20s, super athletes, falling over and dying of heart attacks. It's not because of Putin. Right? And that truly isn't being used in an effort to support Ukraine. But it may as well be with the ridiculousness of everything. Kids do not just fall over and have heart attacks. There is a cause, an underlying cause. And you and I, we know what it is. It is not panic time. It is time to make clear, rational decisions. It's not panic time. Shit is upon us, SHTF, yes, right? And this monkeypox is the latest in the World Health Crisis category, right? It could be anything next week. It could be another bio attack. Isn't it funny, though? This, funny in a not funny kind of way. That Ukraine, the nation of Ukraine, had 27 United States biolabs in there. 27 biolabs working on God knows what. And now we have another disease turned loose on the planet. But the thing is, it's monkeypox. And while I don't want it, unfortunately, I don't attend Turkish bathhouses. Even though, I don't want it, I'm not afraid of it. I'm not exposed to people with it. Right? It's pretty bad. You get monkeypox, you know it. Right? So you isolate yourself just like you would with any other bad illness. But apparently it's not killing everybody. Right? This is another thing about disease. Does it kill you or does it just make you uncomfortable? They're going to try and scare us with it. And don't worry, don't panic. They'll be back this fall with more cerveza bug madness, more masks, more demands for isolation, quarantine, more masks for, staying home. In fact, they're completely driving this work at home economy. People are like, why go to work? I can do it at home cheaper. And I got the coffee I like, right? And I don't have to be exposed to stupidity, because stupidity, I think, is a much greater risk. It's a much greater risk than any of these diseases. It is much greater risk. Imagine all the lives that are being saved because fewer people are commuting on the highways. Imagine all the crime that is avoided because you're not in downtown Chicago trying to get to the office, or downtown New York or San Francisco or Los Angeles or Dallas or any other major metropolis where you now stand a greater chance of dying from being assaulted than you do from getting I had to go in freeze mode there. Yeah, from getting cerveza bug, right? Because we know who it affects. It affects people who have very bad illnesses already, that are elderly with very bad illnesses already. And the other people that it kills are people who have taken the Jim Jones juice. They get a few symptoms, and they keel over. How is any of this good? I'm not playing their game, folks. I'm not panicking. I will think about this, prepare, and make decisions for me. What good am I if I'm dead? What good am I if I can't take care of others that I'm supposed to be taking care of? Get prepared, folks. There is a whole lot worse stuff going on than worrying about monkeypox. Right? Get your jungle fever juice. I'll pass. Go ahead and stick someone twice with that so they feel even more safe. I mean, isn't it ridiculous that the only people worried about cerveza bug are people who have gotten the Jim Jones juice injection? Those are the only people worried about it. Everyone else is like, sucks to be you. In fact, today, the Air Force Academy, where they make officers, right? 3 students are going to get their bachelor's degree, but they're not going to become commissioned officers because they didn't get the Jim Jones juice. And they may even go back and say, well, since you aren't going to be commissioned, you're now going to have to pay for that education. Thanks, government. Way to change the rules halfway. Expect more of this, folks. More stupid. It's not panic time. It's time to make clear, thoughtful, rational decisions. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense. Having a plan. Right? Down here. There it is. We've got different products that we list. Those are links that you can type into your computer and get the products you need. You've heard about it. Food shortages. Well, baby food shortages. Fuel shortages. Fuel prices. Energy prices. We've got some serious times ahead of us. Don't panic. Make good choices because it's all coming. And everything else these people are throwing at us, folks, it's all a big joke.
It's all just a big joke. It's a joke.